Hey, Luis. I'm a big fan of yours. I love your story. I'm a bowler. You walked on a community college, you played D2 football. You basically won the D2 Heisman Trophy, and then now you're here. Talk about your story, your preparation, and what it takes to have gotten you here, and what you do every day to make it happen.
Yeah, well, I think faith is number one, right? I mean, you gotta, after so many times, you get stomped on, and there's so many different circumstances that happen. You just gotta keep faith and just keep working, man, and just believe in your work ethic, and just hope that everything will work out.
Luis, first of all, congratulations. Talk about stepping in for Matt. This was your first start. Assess how you thought you played today.
There's a lot of plays I wish I had back. I'll tell you what, man. As a quarterback, you always, you want to be perfect all the time, and obviously it's not going to be the case. It's an imperfect game. But yeah, there's a few plays I definitely wish I would have had back. But ultimately, it's about improving, right? So I'm going to go back, watch the tape, and just improve on next week.
Luis, when things got a little bit dire, they tied the game up with touchdown and the two-pointer. When things got a little bit dire, this team could probably turn to you as a veteran leader, being someone who has recent starting experience in the Alliance. So when that happened, when you came out there for that drive after they tied it up and later got the field goal on a possession later, what was your message to the team when things started to get a little scary?
Yeah, I'll start off by saying we have a lot of great leaders on the team, right? And everybody stepped up, all those leaders stepped up, and we made it, Coach always talks about we're going to hit adversity at some point, right, in the game, and it's how we respond from that matters. And, that was the message was, look, here's the adversity, let's come back, and let's, get a drive going and get some points.
Luis, how difficult is it or challenging is it as a quarterback? We know you see things out there, and we see it up at the press box and like, oh, man, that guy was there, but you don't want to force it. How difficult is it to play that role between, okay, I'm going to take a risk here, I'm going to take a play here, or I'm going to live to play another down?
Yeah, there's definitely a fine line of when to take shots and when not to. And, but ultimately, I mean, look, Coach made some unbelievable calls. Offensive line played great. Receivers did a great job blocking on the edge and making plays in the pass game. And ultimately, it's just about, going out there and executing what the plan is. And, I feel like we did that today, but we got to improve.
Luis, talk about Darius Victor's effort today and how easy he made it for you guys on the offense side of the ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it makes it a lot easier on the offense when you have a great running game. And Victor and Cook, they did a great job today on the ground. Offensive line, created those holes, and they ran the ball really hard. And like Coach said, I mean, these guys have played in cold weather, and it showed up today.
Luis, how great is it having such an experienced veteran tight end group as well? Not only guys who can catch the ball for you, we saw that through EJ, we saw that through Jake, but they can block for you as well. So what's it like having such a strong group in front of you like that?
Yeah, I mean, the better players, we have around the offense, I mean, the better, right, like you said. So, I mean, yeah, of course it helps, and those guys are great in the pass game and the run game. And, we turned to them late. We brought in big tight ends, and, we had to run the ball, and they were able to make it happen.
Luis, talk about how you thought the defense and special teams played today, especially in cold weather and such a close game.
Yeah, no, this was a definition of a team win, right? I mean, Matt making all those kicks, and they were some long kicks. Justin at the end pinning them inside the 10-yard line. I mean, and offense doing our part. I mean, this was a full team game, right? We talk about no turnovers all the time in all aspects, and defense got one, and we didn't turn it over, and special teams did their job. So this is a great team win.
Luis, third down, you roll out to the right, release it, throwing it towards McKay. What's going through your head, and what's that conversation like when you guys get to the sideline?
Yeah, I mean, not every play is going to be made, right? I mean, he knows, he makes that play 99 out of 100 times, right? But I told him, as soon as that happened, I went to the sideline. I said, hey, I'm coming back to you. I still have faith in you, and, I know you're going to make the play for me.
You're notorious for getting to the facility early. What time do you get into the facility every morning?
I'm actually staying at the facility, so I mean, I guess I'm there all night, right?
Cool. I'm not from here.
Talk about the crowd today. 30 degrees, very cold, but talk about the crowd support.
Yeah, no, awesome. I mean, on third down, you can hear them. You can hear them chanting, and that definitely helps. Especially because as quarterbacks, we have the earpiece, and when it starts getting really loud, it's hard to hear the communication. The false starts, all the penalty, all that comes up. So they played a huge part in that.
Luis, how sweet was it to get your first win against your former team?
I'll tell you what, it definitely felt good, going against them. But no, ultimately, I mean, I wish them nothing but the best. I mean, they've been great to me. I talked to a lot of the guys after the game, and everything was all fun and love. So I wish them nothing but the best moving forward.
Luis, how can you guys keep this momentum up going, especially for you, because it'll be a bit of a homecoming for you returning to the site of your collegiate exploits in Texas?
Yeah, so I think this is definitely a momentum game, right? So, now I think now we got one down. We just got to keep stringing them along, and we know that. We know we didn't play our best, in all facets of the game, but we got to go out there and just take it really. We got to be obsessed with detail. That's one message I told the guys was we got to be obsessed with detail and not being okay with being average. And I think this week, with this win, it's really going to help everybody and motivate them to just keep going and stack these wins together. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.